Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing great. Before this video even begins, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Help the channel out, man. We're doing good. We're slowly growing. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get the channel popping, man. Like the video, comment, share it, let your friends see it. I'm just an American that loves football. And try to introduce me to some more players by commenting. Let me know who you want me to react to, who you want me to check out, you know? And now I'll try to have that video out as soon as possible. Now, today we are reacting to a video called Exactly How Good Was Ronaldo Nazario. I didn't know his last name. Some people he is referred to as the real Ronaldo. I don't know if I agree with that, but yeah, let's go ahead and check this guy out. Check him out.
Made videos about. There has always been one that, even when compared to others, stands on a league of his own. A player that had it all, and who many consider to be.
Oh yeah, the haircut, the funny haircut he was known for. Yeah, I remember a lot now.
Footballer of all time.
But I've never really seen his highlights. I've never really seen how good he is.
And almost impossible to defend. No matter the stage, he proved time and time again that he was special. A player who, regardless of rules or era, would unquestionably dominate. Hey guys, what's up? It's Raymar, and today, after
shout out to Raymar for putting this video together.
Of course, finally gonna take a look at how good was Ronaldo the Fenomeno.
The Fenomeno. Subscribed already to you, man.
Was born to be the perfect.
Subscribe to me too. Hee. But I already subscribed to you, Raymar, because I mean, put some good videos together.
Footballer. From the very beginning, as early as he can remember, he would be groomed by the streets of Rio de Janeiro his entire childhood. Ronaldo was so passionate about football that his mother, Sonia, would recall his childhood days saying, "I always found him on the streets, playing with his friends when he should have been in school."
That's how you know you love football.
Ronaldo's parents would go through a divorce, which would lead Ronaldo to drop out of school completely. As you can imagine, for an 11-year-old, it's pretty tough to go through that. Football would be Ronaldo's go-to, his escape, and his saving grace no matter the circumstance. This dedication and passion for the game made him blessed by the football gods. The football loved him just as much as he loved
football. Yep.
At the age of 12, Ronaldo would join a local indoor futsal team called Social Ramos and go on to score 166 goals on his first season, which included a time where he scored a mind-blowing 11 out of his team's 12 total goals in a single match.
That's him?
Like, just imagine how the players on the other team must have felt watching that. To be honest, I probably would have left after that 10th goal. Ronaldo would say that because he grew up playing on the streets, futsal was his first love when it came to the game. It's where he said he learned to be able to control the ball and move in the tightest of spaces, along with learning to have an incredibly soft touch, after playing in narrow alleyways with uneven paving his entire childhood.
Is this really him? How did they even record this back in those days? I mean, I don't know.
Control of the ball. The young Ronaldo would eventually be spotted by Brazilian legend Jairzinho, who, if you didn't know, led his country in scoring in the 1970 World Cup, even though he had Pelé as a teammate, which can only attest to his ability. When Jairzinho saw the young Ronaldo, he saw a player with incredible potential, a kid who just seemed different from all the others. So naturally, he knew that he had to have the young Ronaldo on his team. Jairzinho would quickly recognize the pure talent and skill that the young child prodigy Ronaldo had, and recommended that the 16-year-old should join his former club, Cruzeiro. However, Ronaldo had always wanted to play for Flamengo, a Brazilian team he supported ever since he was a child, and also a club where Brazilian legends like Zizinho once played. However, Flamengo
I don't know who Zizinho is.
Give Ronaldo a chance. Jairzinho would push Ronaldo to play for Cruzeiro anyways, and speak to the club with a personal recommendation to eventually get him signed. This would finally take us to Ronaldo's senior career. At the incredibly young age of only 16, Ronaldo would make his professional debut for Cruzeiro. I mean, when I was 16,
I like that. I like that stealthy, those stealthy goals. Ronaldinho scored them.
Fully grown men. It would take Ronaldo only a few months to gain national attention when he would score 5 goals in a
single
game.
Oh man!
Even established footballers from his own country. Former Brazilian captain and legend Cafu recalls seeing Ronaldo play for the first time, saying he was still a kid. It was in a game where he ended up scoring 5 goals. From that point on, he showed that he was truly a phenomenon.
Yep.
this point, Flamengo realized just how big of a mistake they made by not giving Ronaldo a chance, because in his 2 seasons for Cruzeiro, Ronaldo would score an amazing 44 goals in 47 games, an incredible
Jeez.
goal scoring ratio of 0.94 goals a game at the age of 16.
Pretty much 1 goal a game.
Club, which was by no means a real contender, win the Brazilian Cup. Ronaldo, as a 17-year-old, was asked to join the Brazilian national team for the 1994 World Cup run. Brazil would go on to win that World Cup, in which Ronaldo did not play at all, or for that matter, wasn't really even needed. But the experience of his seniors and multiple legends on that team would help mentor him as much as they could, along with giving Ronaldo a taste at world victory. After the 1994 World Cup, Ronaldo would move to the Netherlands to play for PSV Eindhoven, after former Brazilian teammate and legend Romario, who won the 1994 World Player of the Year and 1994 World Cup Golden Boot and Golden Ball, would recommend Ronaldo.
I want to know where that hairstyle came from. He's known for that hairstyle with the, you know, everything shaved off, but that, I want to know where that came from. If it's not explained in this, please let me know when he started it, why he started it, please.
Ronaldo to play for the club, as he himself had played for them. Ronaldo would continue his absolutely phenomenal play by scoring 35 goals in 36 appearances in his first season in the Eredivisie, an insane 0.97 goals per game ratio. In fact, after scoring a hat-trick in the UEFA Cup
defense, what's going on?
German World Cup winner Rudi Voller said, "Never
nutty Meggy,
seen
nutmeg.
an play this way.
Fake it till you make it. He missed it.
The ball, it was like it was glued to his feet.
That's what happens when you play a lot of indoor football.
Even faster dribbling the ball than running without it. His second season at PSV would see him suffer.
Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it.
Causing him to play nearly 50% less matches than last season. But nevertheless, before he went down, managed to score 19 goals in 21 games.
Damn.
Nearly a goal per game ratio, all at the age of 19. Before he would even turn 21, he broke the world record transfer fee of 19.5 million euros, which back in 1996
that was a lot.
Absolutely insane amount of money. When
now it's over 200 and something. Neymar, I think he's a record.
Every single
That's a record.
More, as during his first season, Ronaldo scored an insane 47 goals
in
9 appearances, winning him the
Barcelona
top scorer award and the European Golden Boot. He would also help Barcelona win the UEFA Cup by scoring in the final itself, along with winning the Spanish Super Cup and Copa del Rey, all at 20 years old. Ronaldo was at his physical prime at Barcelona, being insanely fast and strong, along with having the perfect size for
those moves.
body defenders trying to get rough. And often, many of his goals would include him running around the goalkeeper like he was playing with kids. An Atletico Madrid player, Quentin Fortune, would say, "As a kid, I wanted to be
Push it forward, fake it till you make it.
And I studied what I could to be like the best. I set off on that path. Then I met Ronaldo. Some players were technical, some were quick, some were strong, some were smart. Ronaldo was all of those, which was absolutely true. Players would even try to follow him, but his quick movement, size, and strength, combined with his incredible dribbling, brushed defenders off like nothing. Jose Mourinho, back when he worked for FC Barcelona when Ronaldo was playing there, would say, "I have no doubt Ronaldo is the..."
Wait. Jose Mourinho worked at Barcelona. Isn't that what? Isn't that Pep? And that's the other Barcelona. What? So they were friends, and then they became right out of what? How am I just knowing this?
Greatest player I have ever seen in my life. And he would later confirm the same thing in an interview back in 2014. Ronaldo's first and only season with Barcelona saw him
tight
as
space,
the
nothing.
To ever win
beautiful.
The FIFA World Player of the Year award. However, he would only place second in Ballon d'Or voting, losing to Matthias Samar of Borussia Dortmund by a single vote. That's right, by a single vote.
I might have to check out this Matthias Samar guy. For him to lose against Matthias Samar, that guy must be a beast. I gotta check him out.
By the end of his career, Ronaldo would have had 3 Ballon d'Ors if he had won that one, which he clearly deserved in my opinion. The very next
Somebody
season,
remind me in the
1997,
comments to check out
Ronaldo would
Matthias
once
Samar.
again break the world record transfer fee in back-to-back years, being the only player to ever do so.
Let me
That's
write that
just how
down.
valuable he was. Inter Milan decided to go all out themselves and pay a 27 million euro fee to get him. While his goal scoring numbers weren't as high, they were definitely great as he was transitioning into the Serie A, which back then was considered the most heavily defensive league. Despite that, he still managed to score 34 goals in 47 matches, which is still an amazing 0.72 goals per game ratio. Ronaldo also learned to become a more complete forward, racking up assists and taking and scoring free kicks. In his first season with Inter Milan, he would be rightfully handed the FIFA World Player of the Year award again, as well as finally winning the Ballon d'Or, making him the youngest player to ever win the award at 20 years old. Which, and I can't stress enough, should have been his second Ballon d'Or, as he definitely deserved the one in 1996 as well. In 1998, Ronaldo was already considered the undisputed greatest striker in the world. At just 22 years old, he was already appointed as the captain of his Inter Milan squad, and although we would start to see him suffering a few injuries at this time and missing some games, he would still score 15 goals in 28 appearances, winning the Serie A Player of the Year award. He was phenomenal in the 1998 World Cup as well, scoring 4 goals and getting 3 assists, winning him the Player of the Tournament award. Unfortunately, Ronaldo and Brazil would infamously break down in the final and lost to France. But regardless of that, nobody questioned Ronaldo's skills for even a moment. However, in 1999, Ronaldo,
Guy's a beast,
absolutely unstoppable, infamously began to suffer a string of severe injuries. Ronaldo would limp off the pitch during a Lazio match, only to discover that he suffered a ruptured tendon on his knee and required.
Man, once the injuries start, man, some people, their careers start to decline.
A Coppa Italia match. As history would have it, it was way too early for Inter Milan to let him play, as after only 6 minutes, he collapsed on the floor and the world would learn that he suffered a complete rupture of his kneecap tendon. It was so impactful that opposing players like Diego Simeone even went up to him to help the young star.
Wait, Diego Simeone, the Atletico Madrid coach.
Like I said, Ronaldo was never.
What team did he play for?
People hated. So even for opposing players, it was just sad to see. Ronaldo would miss the entirety of the 2000-2001 season and about 80% of the 2001-2002 season. Many people thought that after all the surgeries and irreversible damage to his knees, Ronaldo would never be the same, that he would lose his touch, skill, and eye for goal. However, the 2002 World Cup would shock the entire world and forever establish his name as the phenomenon. Prior to the World Cup, Brazil was doing horrendous and to many were lucky to even qualify for the tournament. But with Ronaldo playing, it was a different story. He would lead his country to the 2002 World Cup trophy, scoring in every match except in the quarterfinal against England, ultimately ending with 8 goals and winning the tournament's Golden Boot. His was talked about all over the world and
redemption.
Would earn the 2002 FIFA World Player of the Year award and the 2002 Ballon d'Or, which nobody questioned at all. And I just have to remind you guys again, should have been his 3rd Ballon d'Or. When Ronaldo signed with Real Madrid after the World Cup, his jersey.
So he's one of the players that played for Barcelona and then went to go play for the rivals Real Madrid. Not a lot of people have done that. I didn't know he was one of them.
Sales would break all records on the very first day. Ronaldo would score in the final season match for Real Madrid, winning them the
Boom! Ah, nice.
As well as scoring in
nice
the
bounce.
Intercontinental Cup and Spanish Super Cup finals. Ronaldo would also famously score a hat-trick against Manchester United in the Champions League quarterfinals.
Not against Manchester.
Which caused the entirety of Old Trafford to stand and give him a loud applause as he exited the game on the 80th minute. In the Champions League semi-final, he scored a goal and helped Real Madrid win 2-1 over Juventus on the first leg, but received an injury and wouldn't play during their second meeting.
Fake it till you make it.
As
we love those.
They were eliminated from the competition. He would end his first season in Madrid scoring 30 goals and having 8 assists in 44 appearances.
That's a nice ratio right there.
The next season, Ronaldo was visibly different. He seemed like he gained a lot of weight compared to
the drinking and partying
prior to the injuries that destroyed his knees. However, not too many people took too much attention to it at the time, as he was still doing what he did best, scoring goals. Real Madrid were actually on track to win it till you make it in Ronaldo's second season, but injuries again prevented him from reaching further accomplishments. He would miss the Copa del Rey final, which they would lose, and also get eliminated in the Champions League quarterfinal without him. This was also the season he scored that iconic 15-second goal, Ronaldo would still manage 31 goals and 13 assists in 48
Still a good record right there.
0.65 goals per game ratio, which was still impressive considering all the
Fake
stars
it.
Madrid had during
Just
their Galacticos
roll it
era,
in. Just
but
walk it in.
individually could all find their own ways of getting the ball in the back of the net. Within the next few seasons at Real Madrid, Ronaldo's performances would gradually decline, years, scoring less and less while also noticeably losing pace and gaining
those futsal moves, those indoor soccer moves, indoor football moves.
He would only play a total of 40 matches, which is less than he played on his third season alone. Although even with this, it by no means meant that he performed poorly for Madrid at all, maintaining above a .50 goals per game ratio.
Look at that ratio decline.
Season, where he managed to make only 15 appearances. Unfortunately, Madrid fans could see the end of the road for Ronaldo at the Bernabeu. His final years at Real Madrid were plagued with injuries, fitness issues, and substantial weight gain. Although he still had the skill, unfortunately, Ronaldo's body simply couldn't keep up with it. And with this, Ronaldo would depart Real Madrid in 2007 and head back to Italy to play
for Inter Milan and then AC Milan.
Lack of fitness,
Come on.
Ronaldo still managed to score 7 goals in 14 matches, a testament to his pure skill alone. It's when he was in AC Milan that, on top of all the injuries he received during his career, he was diagnosed with hyperthyroidism. And for anyone who doesn't know, it slows down a person's metabolism extremely, making it very easy to gain weight in a short amount of time and much more difficult for you to lose it. This condition was diagnosed in 2007, but, as many expect, could have been present with Ronaldo ever since 2003. After his World Cup winning year, Ronaldo's second season for AC Milan saw him playing less than 300 minutes, which for anyone who witnessed him in his prime was truly a sad sight, as during a match he would once again suffer a horrifying knee injury that required him to get wheeled off directly to the hospital, where he wouldn't play football for several months once again. Ronaldo would finally go back to Brazil to play the last few years of his career. In 2009, if you were to look at Ronaldo and didn't know any better, you would think that he was already retired, as his weight gain was even more severe. Nonetheless, in his 3 seasons with Brazilian side Corinthians, he managed to help them win the Brazilian Cup in 2009. Although clearly a shadow of what he was before, Ronaldo was still loved by the people to no end. Every single game he scored in sent fans absolutely wild.
Crazy, yeah, I bet. Dance on him, dance on him.
Once more. In fact, in his first season, he scored 8 goals in 9 matches.
Oh man, that's embarrassing. Don't do him like that.
Team to call him up just one more time, for old time's sake. That's just how much the people of Brazil respected and loved him. They knew he wasn't there to score and dominate like he used to, but to just see him touch the ball and even score made the fans go absolutely wild. Watching him score some of the last goals in his career, you can't help but just smile, as you can feel just how special of a moment it is for not only himself, but his fans and peers as well. Ronaldo announced his retirement in 2011, saying that his hyperthyroidism had gotten the best of him, and the many severely crippling injuries he received throughout his career were just too much for his body to handle. To this day, Ronaldo remains one of the most iconic players ever, and to some, he was even the greatest. For me, I believe he was the most perfect and complete forward that has ever played.
Now watching this, I agree, man. Like I didn't know too much about him. I didn't really know too much about him. I just knew that he was a great scorer. But knowing this now, I've learned a lot about him. The guy, one of the most complete football players, man, could do everything. A beast. Brazilian beast. Played for a lot of rival teams, man.
Strength and speed in his
Still a
prime,
beast.
At least to me, is on a class of its own. He wasn't lucky enough to
2
win
times
the
Ballon
Champions
d'Or
League
win.
because of crucial injuries and unfortunate times, but that doesn't take anything away from his career. Ronaldo would certainly be my main choice as the starting forward for my all-time 11, and I have no doubt in my mind that he certainly belongs there. If anything, Ronaldo's story only makes me appreciate players I love watching even more. We never know when something might happen to them or when they'll finally hang their boots for the last time. That's why I made it my mission to watch my favorite players for as long as I can. And you can do it too with ESPN+. ESPN Plus lets you watch your favorite football matches live in HD and in any device.
Alright, yeah, a lot of, promoting other stuff. Hey, if you guys enjoyed this little reaction and learned a lot about Ronaldo just like I did, let me know in the comments, like the video, subscribe if you're new, and I have more videos coming for you guys soon. See you guys soon. Love you guys.